All right, so let's go around and be looking at 20 shocking spin deliveries in cricket. And I always like looking at these cricket videos. I've got YouTube TV back, so I've got Willow again. I can finally start watching stuff. Hopefully, I can catch stuff actually in the like at the beginning, so I can watch all the way through. That's the goal. That being said, let's get into this, shall we? Or the music again. Uh oh. That's just insane. The spinal, that's insane. What?
Amazing.
Lands over here. Winds up over here.
Amazing. This man is incredible.
Bro. The spin on that before it hits and just off an entirely different direction is it's absolutely just madness.
What a super delivery that is from the part-timer.
That's crazy.
No offense, I call them auxiliary.
When all the batter can do is smile, you know you're doing your job. Because he tried and he just swing and a miss.
Bottom. What a cracking delivery that is.
Absolutely, be also the
Up. And it just narrowly misses too. That's the thing that gets me with some of this. Just whoop, by that much.
Recognise this opportunity.
round the stumps and clean him up. That's this.
And it looked like it just floated out. And it still got that crazy bounce.
14th time is picked up.
I wonder how many I'm going to have to check how many RPMs they'll take and get for the spin on these things, because the amount of spin just by taking and having that release like that, right? That amount of spin, that's going to affect so much from the trajectory while it's in the air, once it actually hits the more I watch of these highlights before even taking and being able to take and really watch full matches or anything of that nature, just starting to notice some little things, like just the fact that the amount of spin that they take and get while in the air, that's going to take and directly affect, especially with all the pitching that's been done beforehand for probably different little areas right in front of the batter to where the balls have already been landing. That spin, along with wherever it hits, the amount of movement you can get is crazy. And it's not like these batters are off by much in most of these things either. They're off by like a cunt hair. Like it's just that little bit. It's insane. And that looked like it was going to go straight, but it just, once it hit that ground, man, that's, I think that would almost be as frustrating to try to get the bat around on as the ones that have the movement in the air itself as well, because it looked like it was just going straight before it hit the ground. So to get that spin on it like he did after it hits, to get that whoop, going over here instead, that's crazy. Oh, and about to look like what? What was that?
Barbarism.
And almost like it almost looks like with the way he's taken and, just sat there and did this number right here, almost like he was expecting it to hit him there for a second. But you can see with the fact that he's looking back, like, okay, does it go past the wickets? Like, yo.
and talking about pace.
He tosses, the ball goes this way, lands, and goes back that way. That's a hell of a... That's just off kilter all the way around. Yeah, just... The ball's traveling this way, lands, spins that way. That's nuts.
That's... Line gets one to turn and knocks over Wokes.
And again, it looks like it's going to be a straight shot, and then just whoop, right behind him. And that's the other thing, to take and get the spin to go either this way or that way after the ball's actually hit the ground. To me, it's one of the more fascinating parts of this, because you got the batters that, you know, they're taking it, or you got the bowlers and they're bowling the ball and it hits way over here to the left-hand side and it bounces that way, or they're over here and it bounces that way. So to be able to get the spin to do what you want, to get it to spin the way that you want to after the bounce, after it hits the ground, is, to me, that's another fascinating aspect of all of this.
Done him. Clever bowling, really clever bowling.
He's going to square up on it and it just right past.
Oh, perfect. That's exactly how you do it. Make sure you make him play, threaten at least something. Don't just throw it miles outside leg.
That is
Woo!
an absolute
Great God.
from Shamsi. That is ripped back from
Not
6
only
inches
did it come
outside.
out pretty quick in the air, but it lands and just, and it actually got batsman actually got a piece of it, but that backwards motion, man.
Clean them up. That drift that was mentioned before. Ashton.
Now that's interesting. Held the ball like this, so he's coming to overhand. He's coming over like this, and I'm sure that the grip on the ball, it's got to be. So I take and watch some of the grip things on these for these spins for the spin bowling and stuff like that, because to have the grip like this, where's the pressure point? Because you've got only 2 fingers technically actually holding it. I know, like, and this is the only correlation I have because pitching in baseball and everything moves differently. So don't at me on stuff. This is just in my head working through stuff, right? So you've got different holds in baseball, like that right there. That's a circle changeup, and a lot of times the pressure point is a thumb, and it'll be this finger right here. While these two and this just kind of rest on the ball. So as it's released, and a lot of times the release point's like this, or maybe if most of the time the release point is like this, or at least as it's following through, your arms like this. So what point do they take and give the release, stop having so much pressure against the ball, especially whenever you're going to have at least this finger, if not this finger. So one of these, unless both of them are pressing up against it, make sure. That's still wild, dude. Like, I've got to take and watch, because it's a lot of this stuff, as far as taking to get the movement in the air and everything like that, with the way that the ball is held, to take and get movement in the air, to take and get the spin that they want once they hit, there's going to have to be pressure for that movement in the air from certain fingers to take and get them to do, for them to get the ball to do what they want it to do. 100%. It's just a matter of which one.
Bowls in
with an absolute peach. Shane Warne.
Bro, and he runs over this way to bowl it. Bowls it back towards, and then just, bro, that spin is insane.
What about this one?
Oh,
You beauty!
again, barely missing.
Lovely delivery.
They're barely missing. That's got to be frustrating as hell as a batter. You just, a little cut here. That's it. Well, Nat's ass.
US.
More goal! More goal!
Beautiful. Beautifully done.
And that had a bit of wobble in the air before it actually hit the taking. That almost looked like what we'd call a split finger here in the U.S. as far as the movement on it, because it just the way the trajectory of it after it hit, just crazy.
Oh, gone. The googly. Stokes has missed it. Bra has 6.
This one.
Hold on.
This one.
I'm trying to get that
Bra has 6.
angle perfectly because you can see a bit of the ball coming out the hand. So he's pitching with it like this. How does it, again, and it's overhand. Where's the pressure point to take and get the movement not only in the air, but to ensure that once it hits, whatever certain point you're aiming for is going to move the way you want to. Like that's, to me, that's the most fascinating thing of all this. Was there actually any, like...
And Josh Hazelwood will not believe that leave.
That looked like it almost, like it didn't even run up on him or nothing like that. It's just, it looks like he... I don't know if it wasn't going as, as fast as what the guy expected, or maybe it was going faster. I didn't see really any spin to that except for the fact that it was overhanded spinning like that as it was taking it. He just sat there and watched it. Didn't even make an attempt.
Bowlham, that's the one he's been looking for. Oh, splendid piece of bowling. He's put so much doubt into Mahala's mind, and the
bro, that had such slow rotation on it. Like that looked like that over the just, and the rotations weren't. We've seen some of these at the hand, and the rotation is just, it's going 90 miles. Probably good. Close to 1,000 revolutions per minute. Like that's the type of the RPMs are taking and getting on this. That's how much spin they're getting on it. That right there just like over top of itself, and it just, bro, that was so slow.
It's cleaned him up.
Ooh.
Oh, what a beauty. Completely squared Rizwan. England have the...
Slight interruption there. Wifey called in.
Oh, what a beauty. Completely squared Rizwan. England have their 5th.
Bro, that's just got him all discombobulated on that one.
Oh, bowled it. Done it. What a wonderful delivery.
He's looking like, what happened?
Similar to the one that
What had happened just now? The look of disbelief. Bro, and the way it just... It almost looked like the bat itself was defective. Yo. Absolutely insane. bro, the more I see, the more I watch of this, especially now that I've got Willow and I have access. Like right now, I'm not gonna be watching none today and probably tomorrow. I might watch tomorrow if there's anything tomorrow. Tomorrow there's no college football games. Today it's college football. Monday there's college football. So after the first and then after the playoffs are over with for college football, I'll be able to take and invest a little bit more time. But not even gonna lie, not even gonna lie. Like I got the YouTube TV back basically so I could so I could watch my college football because Bama made the playoffs. But this, I mean, the one good thing is like after let's see, tomorrow there's no game. So if there's any games on, that's the other thing I can actually take and go through like okay, when does something start, so I can make sure I'm on the channel at that time to watch that match from start to finish. Which for me, especially if it's not, especially if it's not a test match and it's not like match 4 or whatever. That pulled up one night before last. It was a test match and it was over halfway done for match the fourth match. I was like, bruh. And it didn't look like there's any spin being put on anything. It looked like it's straight up trying to blow the ball past the batters. I was like, bruh. So maybe that's just me just trying, watching for the first time, catching at the very end. Now, granted, the other team that was batting only had like when I started watching, they only had 25 balls uh, to which they could actually hit to um, match the score that they were trying to, of the other team. But anywho, it's interesting to me. I like the more I'm able to take and watch, the more and understand what's going on, the more I'll be able to take and have a better appreciation of things. Um, it's still fun to watch these highlights. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. Y'all be good to each other. Love yourselves. Peace.